another episode of the Vendors Couch podcast. And I'm your host, maameesiappiah. So today I have here with me an event planner. So if you've not subscribed to this channel, kindly hit on the subscribe button and also follow me on all social media platforms. The handles will be at the very end of this video. So you'll be having a conversation from the planner's point of view. What do you think of the cost of weddings nowadays? Initially, I know personally that, let's say 6 years ago or 7 years ago, weddings were not that much like the wedding industry was not that much a lucrative business.
Yeah.
Obi and when no family na ebe planning is annual. But nowadays the cost of weddings itself will show be budgeter. But we see probably a single room self-contained and as a 2-bedroom pool. Why do you think the cost of weddings are so much? Like
It started with the new generation. When I say new generation,
the Gen Z vibe.
the Gen Z vibes, like from 2012 coming up, we started seeing a difference in Ghanaian weddings with the emergence of Bella Niger weddings and what have you. We saw Bella Niger way back. I saw Bella Niger weddings for the first time. I was like, what? Is this in Africa? Like, is this in Nigeria? Man, it was fantastic. And I think that was what got people. We like to go for what is good. I mean, Ghanaians are like that naturally. When something starts trending, we go for it.
And don't you think also the cost depends on the kind of vendor you want to use?
To that, based on experience, I think sometimes the higher the charge, the quality you get.
Okay.
It works. Sometimes it's business. People would want to go in because they felt this guy is doing this or this guy is trending for this reason. I can mention a lot of MCs that have trended for a particular event that had catapulted them to go in for bigger gigs, even though they are not really good or they are not. I'm not saying they are not good, but
you don't really see that extra thing in them that should have made them.
I was talking to the clients that, look, this decor guy, I don't think he's. I've seen his works.
It's not crazy.
It's not catchy. For you, a person like you, I would want something good for you because at the end of the day, I'm also posting it on my page.
It all boils down to you.
So I wouldn't advise you to go in for something. Money issue. I don't have money. No more thing. So they say, this one is charging this. I said, okay, fine, no problem. What can I do? The day of the event, I was there and I saw the chairs, the seats, and help God. You're planning an event and you don't bring the vendors and you come in to coordinate. It's a different ball game. I see you too.
The vendors will not even mind you.
But I stand on my grounds because at the end of the day, I'm also paid to work.
Yeah.
Sometimes you tell them and they think, okay, my husband's friend, my friend B, they come in and they'll complain, oh, the photographer hasn't sent me my pictures. This thing hasn't sent my pictures. So nowadays what I do is I try to get a blogger and then he will take, because bloggers are fast, they get nice pictures and videos for you to take hold your body. Whenever I'm trying to organize an event and you let me know that, okay, you are going for a cheaper price, I let you know the consequences ahead. That this is what you might expect. Sometimes it comes out well, but it's 50-50.
I always say that if you are an engaged couple, please book a planner. Let the person start from the very scratch. What can you say? You have a guest size of 100. I would know the event center that would work for you. What about for the unique floral? Unique floral is soon. 100, it would look as if nobody came for your wedding because the place is really empty, and it would take a lot of decor to put the event space in a really close place at Ebeboa. So make sure when you are contacting a planner, please go all out. Be plain, be bare, share everything, share your aims, your visions for the wedding and everything, and let the planner in his own or her own expertise jot it down the vendors that would work for you. So you as a planner, what do you think is the current recurring trend that sometimes when the bride tells you what's it like? Okay, so where do me pay? See, now we screenshot to Instagram, not that bet shop. Bibi say, like sometimes what's that trend that makes you laugh when a client sends you that picture or that video?
Uh, Sometimes they want particular, like it's like the MC thing that I was talking about. They want this MC because they've heard that or trendy. So like this MC, I know him. This is what he can do. This sometimes too. The 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 problem I get is they want extra, but they are not willing to pay.
You put in the extra money.
Like sometimes, um, incoming couples, forget that the wedding is about them. I always tell them sometimes when they are about to start the wedding, I prep them. I prep the bride. I prep the groom. I tell them that look, we are about to start this whole thing. Forget about everybody. It's your day. I am here for you. It's like they are even more stressed than you, the planner.
They are stressed with the fact that the people around them should be happy more
More
than
than
them.
them.
Weddings should be scrapped off or should be brief. They should just time it.
It depends on the couple. It depends on the class, the group. You know, we have a Gen Z wedding. We have a
Millennials.
millennial wedding. We have a middle-aged wedding. Oko wedding do our guests now. You know that no, these people are not coming to play. And when it's necessary for a speech, I mean, maybe you wouldn't get the opportunity to do it there.
I know.
So the speech there, it depends. Sometimes people want a party wedding. Oh no, I can't just say challenge. Let me party wedding. So party wedding, no. You tell me as a planner, I know the MC I'm bringing. I know the DJ I'm bringing. I'm not confirm MC. I mean, him said, oh no, the eba kasa there or in kasa, but eba say yen jam yen pape there or slow. You see, all these things when we talk, they think we are just talking. But for instance, the speech thing, if there's a wedding that you would want to address some people, you want to tell them a lot of things, you know the kind of MC you go for. You know even the kind of setup
You
you
do.
do. You know the kind of vendors you bring along.
True.
You don't bring certain vendors to a higher clientele wedding. I'm not going to share the setup brand and shit.
How would you help a couple to trim down their guest size? If you are working within budget, not on him, who and who, how would
Yes.
you, what criteria would you use to
Sometimes
let them cut off
sometimes
the many people they have?
the couple will say, oh, I want 300. I'm like, do you know 300? Don't think about my mother's people that are coming. 300 people. Do you know them personally? Do you have a connection with them? Do they bring value to you? If not, I'll tell you to please. Let's focus on the important ones. Family, bride's family, groom's family, bride's friends, groom's friends. Yɛbɛhwɛ no koraa no, na we cut down half, 150. And I always tell my clients that look, the if we are to cater for the most important guests, make sure they have food, they have drinks, they are well seated. The rest is bonus. You are better say it doesn't
Get a
really
planner.
matter.
You say you are contacting the vendors yourself. Obi a contacting and say on service to on jump to
So
you
no,
and be boy obi a or change you and crowd the to a
no.
in order for everything to be prim and proper, everybody would get whatever he or she came for. Please hire the services of a planner. Regardless of what people, probably in your mother's days, there were no planners. But you know the development in the system as at this age in 2024. I beg, don't let yourself get stressed. Let me share this my experience. A client contacted me for a planning service, and I'm involved in charge. Later on, Manson and Kabi. I was there one day. She called me. There's this vendor on Instagram. She contacted her for hairstyling and makeup. The person said 2,800. Already, I know board the do. Then. Right now, she's come back. How much? I'm so my charges are increased. Say, yeah, I bet so. I don't charge you. Hey, some look at the last day we didn't conclude on anything. And he even boutique me. So me, she came back, she paid. The same vendor the lady said she contacted him was 2,800. I contacted him was 1,500. for bridal hairstyling and bridal makeup.
I see.
So I was telling her, said, we plan it, we work with these people, and we will work with them again. Obia so per se, Obi only year man, did dada, yes, in the prep. So you as a bride, a one time and
One time, no, you
me when you say next time, my
my
friend,
friend.
next week, my friend, the following week, my friend. So these are the very reasons why we tell you get good deals through planners.
Just yesterday, I contacted a cake vendor, and I actually made a sister of mine, do the arrangements for me. So the lady sent her rate cards and stuff like that. And I was watching the list and I'm like, hey, sir. So I took the number and then she was like, 3 take. I took the number and I was like, hi, thanks for reaching out. I've seen your price list and all that, but I'm a planner and I work with my clients, so I would let them know this is what you are charging. Mm-hmm. But as a planner, this is what I said. As a planner, I think your prices are way too outrageous. Oh, sorry, I didn't know you're a planner.
Must you know I'm a planner?
Don't worry. We'll fix it. Since you're a planner, we'll fix it and say, hey. So this is what you are doing to
exactly
couples and stuff like that. Can you tell me that Dory wrapping, what 4,000?
Oh, it happens. It does happen.
Like they think planning and coordination is the same thing. It's not the same. Like planning is a whole different thing altogether. Yes. I can plan your event, I won't coordinate. You see, I can coordinate your event, I won't plan.
I won't be the one who plan.
I can do both.
What would be that advice, advice, that very tip, that very advice you give to engaged couples? Like that ultimate advice that you give to a couple when they are in their wedding planning process?
Be you. Someone can easily throw 100,000 cedis for a wedding.
My name is Dakar.
Someone would also want to do a wedding within 20,000 cedis. You should know that every kind of wedding you want has a price. You can't want a Bella Niger wedding with a 20,000 budget or a 50,000 budget. It won't work. That's what I say.
Who catch you beside the choir? People don't even understand.
You know that someone thinks paying 20,000 decor is outrageous.
Oh. But
people charge 100,000 cedis and above.
Advice
for decor. You should know what you want. You should not think that what you see is very cheap. What you see online is very expensive.
That screenshot that you have on your phone.
You have it on your phone. It's not an easy thing. See, there's nothing wrong in doing a 20,000 budget wedding. There's nothing wrong. It doesn't change your name. It doesn't change the fact that you are married. We can work within your budget, but just know that there are a lot of things you are not getting. You are going to get the basic things. Maybe you can share meat pie. And
thank you for coming. Thank you for coming.
And you are okay. You can have a cocktail. Cocktail no crowd. This may be a sobo lobby. Yes, 20,000 cedis.
What are you expecting?
What venue are you going to get with 20,000 cedis? Maybe so you can do it at your church. You are done. Thank you for coming, B. While you're away, the main thing you do is maybe your photo shoot, your videography. You don't pay this kind of money and expect to get a lavish wedding. It doesn't work like that. And please, the same way you think this vendor deserves money, that's the same way we also deserve it. Even more. Because we are more or less like,
the anchor
we are controlling everybody. We are bringing everybody. That vendor now, no, but any day penny we no.
Some don't even come.
They send their girls to come and do it. If you want something good, go for a coordinator and a planner.
Have you ever? Is the bride owing you?
Bride owing.
Or is the couple owing you? They paid, they left the rest. You not heard from them again. Oh, good.
What about you?
Someone still owes me. Small or big weddings?
Obviously, big weddings.
Why? Is it the money that comes with a big wedding?
It's the aura that comes with it. The in charge, be in charge, and the reputation. It builds up your portfolio.
Yeah, sure.
So
Church wedding or garden wedding?
Garden.
Is there any particular reason or specific reason for garden wedding?
A garden wedding has all the aesthetics. Church wedding.
Some churches don't even do decor.
Some churches don't do decor, and for aesthetic reasons, not for any spiritual reason.
Would you want? Oh, me, garden wedding. I love garden beach weddings.
Yes, beach weddings.
It gives a certain vibe. Because I know of 2 churches that they don't do decor. The pastor said, from the pastor's view, it's really okay. He said they are young couples. They don't want them to invest so much of their money into decor, and later on they go into the marriage and they start boring. So he would opt that, do the church wedding normally, just share, thank you for coming, and use the rest to invest in your business. Later on, when you are old, 5 years, 10 years in marriage, you want to do blessing or anything, you can do it as you want. Would you want to plan a wedding for a close-knitted family or someone with an extended family? Why is everyone running away from this extended kind of
extended family?
They come with wahala.
Jesus Christ.
Regardless of how you think your family can do everything, get a planner. And as you are getting the planner, inform the planner about your family dynamics. Oh, me parents say no mutio. Oh, me mommy, me kunu and me partner parents say no mutio. Patronya butre mom, they are like that. They are like. If you don't share the dynamics with me, and I get to experience a lot of things, believe you me, me your family member, but the impression I have of you in my mind, it gets stuck. But if you let me know offhand, say, oh, this is what you are doing, me kohuna wo uncle na wo auntie no ye bibia me bo my dream first because really you even pre-informed me.
You can find us on Instagram at @Merigold360 _events, and then the link we have TikTok as well. TikTok is also Merigold360 _events, and my number is 050 000 5406. So these are the handles you can get me. I do full-time planning and coordination. Every event, corporate event, social event, parties, weddings, funerals, everything. We work with it. So yeah.
Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. The link is in my bio on TikTok as well. And also follow me on all social media platforms. The handles will be at the very end of this video. So I'll see you again in another episode. We will keep talking and talking and talking until you know what you're supposed to know.